quarantine right now. So Katrena, could you talk to us about what you all are doing at Inspiring Minds NYC to keep student engagement alive and well?
Okay, so the model that I designed, we have 3 core programs. One program is a rites of passage program for young men. Another program is a civic engagement program where the students are creating music and poetry to address issues in their community. And the third program is a program that helps kids deal with their anxiety and their stress, and it provides tools for them to work through that. So when this all happened, we were trying to figure out, okay, how can we still provide these services even though we're not in person with these kids? And I also don't believe in just doing things about speaking to the kids first. So I was able to organize a focus group of about 8 high school kids. And we were able to find out from them what they were going through. Like, you know, what are your needs? Trying to figure out what their needs were, what their experience already was with their schools, with the online learning platforms. And the things that they shared with us was that they were dealing with anxiety, stress. They're missing graduation. They're missing prom. Their social media platforms as it relates to Facebook and Twitter, and actually TikTok is the one that they're using the most right now. They were telling me that it's actually toxic in their community. They're not using it in a positive way. A lot of cyberbullying is happening. So they're yearning for a space where they can build in a positive way with their peers and also with us. And that didn't really currently exist. The only thing that they were getting from people was academics assignments, but no one was really thinking about what their social emotional needs were. So we took that information, and then we were able to modify and tweak our programs a little bit, and then we started providing them online last week for the first time. And the one good thing about doing it remotely is that we're not limited to just our students anymore. Any high school student in the country or in the world can actually participate in what we're doing. So if you have a high school student and you feel like they need support with dealing with their anxiety and their stress, we have a program for that. They meet every Tuesday. If you have a son, and maybe now that he's not in school, he might not have as much interaction with male figures, because he doesn't see his teacher or his coaches anymore. We have a men's rites of passage space that's meeting every Thursday. If you have a student that's into the arts and they like to create and they like to write poetry and they like to create music, there's also a space, there's an outlet for them to meet with us on Wednesdays and to create these things as an outlet. And the students in our focus group, they told us that a few of them are telling us that they've already turned to the arts. And when they have their time alone, they're writing, they're venting out on paper how they feel, and they wanted a space where they can do that together as a group. So on Wednesdays, we have that as well. And in a second, I will put that in the link so you guys can register. I have a registration link. So if you're interested in those programs and you have a high school student or high school kids who might need that, you can fill out the registration form and they can log in and they can join us. So
Katrena, that's really awesome. Yes, if you can drop that link in the chat, people are already actively asking for you to drop that link. So please make sure you share that so that we can make sure that we get more of those students who are in need connected to your program.
Sorry, guys. Katrena, can I have you on this office hour show so that you can also broadcast that there? I think that the viewership would love that.
Oh yeah, I would definitely love that. And also, if I have any other people in this chat or who's part of this workshop who are producers, one of the things we're trying to figure out is that previously, before COVID, we were taking kids to the actual studio to record their music. So that's how we were getting things done. Now we're trying to figure out, as they're writing and creating now, how can we still record their music together collectively, remotely? We haven't really figured that out yet.
I can figure it out.
You can help me with that? All right, cool. So
Sarah Oliver already said that. No, I can definitely do that. We'll talk. I'll talk offline. That's easy. I've been making music on really low key, terrible computers since I was a little child, so I know how to make. We can make that happen.
Love it. I'm so happy that we're making this a reconnection. Actually, Jadena and Katrena and myself all used to teach together and work together for a few years, and so it's great to reconnect, and especially in this way. I'm so happy that we're generating solutions to and amplifying the work that you all are doing, our esteemed panelists. I do want to come back to you, Ellie. I want to talk more about some of the other challenges that parents